SoundHound AI stock is up 145% year to date in 2024. And given the rising effectiveness of artificial intelligence, there is rising interest in SoundHound AI stock from investors worldwide. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeply into SoundHound AI and try and decipher what's going on with SoundHound AI stock so that investors that are interested can gain a little more insights into the company and its fundamentals and not just look at the stock price for information on whether or not it's going to go up or down. Let's look at the actual business performance.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So one of the great things about SoundHound AI is its rapid growth, and in the latest quarter, revenue was up 73% year over year, and the CEO highlighting that this was very strong growth. Now, SoundHound AI likes to think of its business in three pillars, and it has a three-pillar strategy. The CEO went into detail on pillar 2, where they offer AI customer service solutions for businesses. About 30% of their revenue was from pillar 2, with over 10,000 locations live, in production, and over 100,000 in our pipeline. The pipeline means that they're in conversations with those businesses, or they're potentially staking out these businesses as customers for SoundHound AI. Now, not all 100,000 of these locations will turn into SoundHound AI service locations, but there is the potential for that. They've identified the potential. This is either new customers or existing customers that are considering adding new locations to the amount that they employ SoundHound AI. Now, I highlighted that SoundHound AI, the price is up 145% year to date, and it was up even more earlier in the year around March. The stock was up close to 300% on the year before giving up a lot of those gains, and now it's back up and experiencing upward momentum, especially after the company announced these results that I'm going over here today. The stock price went up almost 20% as a result of these latest developments. The company launched its latest dynamic interaction, which is now live with one of the top global quick service restaurant brands. And the CEO saying that the main challenge their customers face on the first day of being live with dynamic interaction was that our AI was so fast at taking orders that their kitchen could not keep up with the pace. Really? That's the biggest problem that your customers are having, is that the kitchen could not keep up with the orders? I understand this is a little bit of a marketing gimmick here from the CEO, and every CEO deserves a little time to hype up his or her company, and here is that hype here from CEO of SoundHound AI. Now, this is not hype here. The next sentence: artificial intelligence solutions save costs for customers and improves the experience. That's not hype. That's absolutely a fact. AI has the potential to improve productivity and the customer experience, especially with quick service restaurants. If you weren't already aware, California recently launched a legislative initiative that forces these restaurants to pay $20 per hour in minimum wage. $20 per hour in minimum wage for a McDonald's worker or a Starbucks worker or someone in any of these fast food restaurants. They are going to earn $20 per hour. Now, that's going to lead to more investments from these restaurants in AI solutions, because that wage really adds onto the cost item for restaurants. And given the already multiple rounds of price increases these restaurants have passed on to consumers, consumers are saying enough is enough. Like, they're not tolerating price increases anymore. Maybe last year when consumers still had robust bank accounts following all of the stimulus checks that were sent out. But not this year. Those stimulus funds have mostly ran out, and consumers are now saying, you know what? Maybe we don't go eat out this month or this week. Maybe we cook at home instead. And so these restaurants are now more conscious of the fact that they don't have any more room to increase price. So what do they have to do? They have to increase the efficiency of the business, lower costs. And so what they're likely to do is take, if they used to operate with 20 employees, now at $20 an hour, they need to operate with 15 or 16 employees, because that's a roughly 25% wage increase. Now, it's not just in California that wages are rising. Wages in the US are rising across the board due to inflation, due to the higher cost of living. Laborers are demanding higher wages if you want them to come to work. If you don't pay them higher wages, they won't come to work. And businesses are finding it difficult to find employees. And so SoundHound AI is an excellent solution at the right time. You don't need to have so many drive-through agents or drive-through people working at the drive-through if you can take the order with artificial intelligence instead. That reduces the labor expense, and that improves the customer experience as well, because you've probably experienced this too. When you go through a drive-through, the person taking your order doesn't always get it right. In fact, mistakes are regular, they're common. And you order something and you notice they give you a different thing than from what you ordered. You have to tell them about it, then you have to wait for them to go back and make the order again to get it right. Whereas with AI, if they get the technology right, you can get it better and it saves you cost. So this is not hype from SoundHound. This is legitimate factors from artificial intelligence that are leading businesses to go with SoundHound AI. And that's going to drive growth for this company for several years to come. The CEO saying that the earlier version of their drive-through AI experience has been live for several years and continues to thrive. With another major quick service restaurant with over 2,000 locations that uses their AI for drive-through and continues to expand, offering more locations in existing in-store and takeout services. And I'm not surprised, and it's because of the factor I highlighted earlier. Wages are going up, it's becoming harder to keep employees, and these employees typically have high turnover, meaning they might work there for 2 months and then quit, and then you have to replace that employee, and it's a real strain on a business. So SoundHound AI is a great solution for these businesses to consider, and I'm not surprised that more and more quick service restaurants are looking to SoundHound AI to solve this major business constraint. So I hope that elaborated a little bit into SoundHound AI's business, what's driving growth for this business and the longer term opportunity, and that tailwind that's just lifting the business higher. Now, the stock price might fluctuate up and down, but what's more important is to consider the business fundamentals and evaluate how the business is doing. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.